Morning. Wow. Austin, Texas, folks.
Isn't this wild?
This is, we've never seen anything like this in Texas.
What is
At least since I've been here. Oh yeah, Zoe loves it. But yeah, all the roads are closed, obviously. There's no snow plows coming anytime soon. The city's not exactly set up for snow. Morning. Little daily journal here. Day 3, technically, of the Austin snowstorm. 6 inches doesn't sound like much of a storm, but I think it was Sunday night. Today's Tuesday at about noon. Our power's out. It's very loud. Got 3 extension cords running. One of them is powering the TV, very important. Which the internet, oh, and it is also powering the modem, but the internet's down. So basically we can only watch DVDs. We do have a gas fireplace. We've got another line going here, extension cord. It's a total mess, obviously, right? Because this one is powering very important things like the refrigerator. Yes, we actually have to power the refrigerator even in an ice storm, snowstorm, because we don't want our food to go bad. So that's being powered. And then we have our computers being charged, which are basically useless right now because we can't access the internet. Even our hotspots really suck. On a fun note, look at these icicles. This one I measured yesterday. Yesterday it was 22 inches long. It's probably longer now. It's very cold, you can feel that coming in.
See, puppy?
This is kind of pretty though. So it's like 19 degrees right now, but the sunshine melts a lot of the stuff and then it refreezes at night. Anyway, that's kind of our setup. The last extension cord, which I just put in right now, is going upstairs and it's powering one thing, which is a little tiny electric space heater. Little tip here. So we have a gas-powered stove, range, and I use the burners to actually warm up the house, and they do a really good job. Now, luckily, these ones have knobs on them, but ridiculously and stupidly, the oven is all powered electronically. So it's a gas-powered oven that's powered electronically, which is stupid. Don't ever buy this oven. If I turn all 5 of these on, this up here, this is a great hand warmer, by the way. I know you can't feel it, but this right now is really warm. If I do all 5 of those things at the same time, this thing gets really, really hot. I don't want to burn any of this stuff. Obviously even this shouldn't be here. Any pot holders I kind of kept away. Anything that could be potentially flammable, keep away from the stove if you're gonna do that. This is fun. Last night we actually made ice cream with snow. We made ice cream. This looks disgusting. It looks like yellow snow, but it's like vanilla, butter, and bourbon ice cream. Delicious. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. We're trying our best to work, but see that? That is the line going into Walmart. Look at it. The entrance to Walmart, make sure I don't crash, is way up over there. So I went to H-E-B. They're closed because the power's out. The lady that worked there said that all H-E-Bs are closed except the one in Leander. I don't know what all means in the area. So I figured I'd try Walmart. Yeah, not gonna wait in that line. Good thing we're pretty well stocked up. This is more of a convenience trip than a must-have trip. Let's go check out Target. And here's the line at Target. That's the entrance up there. So it's 20 degrees outside, folks. See? 20 degrees. I think I'm just gonna get gas and come back home. All right, it's Thursday, day 4 of the snowpocalypse, or Snovid. Things have melted by about, I would say 75-80%. I didn't do an update yesterday because we got up about 6 a.m. We went to our friend's house who we thought had internet and power, but then when we got there, turns out their power had gone out too. So we wound up doing like some business calls from inside the pickup truck on our hotspot. Our hotspot was stronger down at our friend's house than it is here. We drove around with our friends. We tried to find grocery stores. Everything was closed yesterday. So last night we just kind of hung around the house, the generator on again. It was very cold, obviously. And we went to bed around midnight. Around 1:30 or 2 a.m., I woke up and I noticed that the lights are on. So the power was back. So that's the good news for today. The power is back on. It hasn't gone out yet. We did some work this morning. The grocery stores and anything that is open opens at noon. All the restaurants are still closed. I drove to the major grocery store nearby. The one closer to my house, by the way, is still closed because they don't have power. So I drove further away to the grocery store. They were open, but they had a line that went all the way around the grocery store. So it was about an hour-long wait to get in. 27 degrees outside, so it was very cold. Check out the video here. You can see a little clip. When I got in, all the freezers, all the refrigerators, all the produce was gone. The only thing they had was dry goods and canned food and stuff like that. So I stocked up on all that stuff, which is fine. A lot of people in our area are complaining that they have no water. So we've, of course, filled up buckets full of water. I have a fair amount of bottled water, so I'm not worried about that. Our water technically works, but the pressure is really, really low. I'm not sure if that's from freezing pipes or if the city is turning down the water pressure on purpose just to lower consumption. I'm leaning toward the latter. Anyway, so our power's back on. We are able to work. We have Wi-Fi, which is great. The house is warm. The heater is working. I spent a little bit of time outside knocking down icicles from the rooftop because they're starting to fall. They're melting and falling now, and it's very dangerous. Some of them are huge. Check out this image. This one is about 4 feet long. Now, if you go onto our back porch, you exit out the rear sliding door. It's a 2-story house, so the top of the roof line is literally right over your head, and that's where a lot of these big icicles are, about 8 to 12 inches long. So I had to construct this long piece of wood, taking 2 fence posts and screwing them together and reaching up really high and knocking all of those icicles down because I don't want my little dog begging to get inside the house when we let her out to go potty, and then an icicle, God forbid, would fall and hit her. So it's all safe now. So basically it's just all we're dealing with now is icy roads. There's no fresh snow. We had a tiny little bit of snowfall around noon, but not enough to really stay on the ground. It's mostly just melting ice and then it refreezes at night. But there's no forecasted snow coming, so I think we're past the worst of it. As far as utilities go and water and all that, I have no idea. We're not getting any direct answers, but we're good for now. So maybe they're just doing these rolling blackouts. Anyway, that's our update for today, Thursday. Hello, it's Saturday, and the snow is gone. The ice is pretty much gone. About 95% of it. Power's back on, water's running a little bit low pressure, but we're pretty much back to normal life again. Internet's good. No problems. Thursday night we had a couple little power outages. Friday was almost back to normal, and then today has been above freezing all day, and pretty much all the ice is gone. Now we just have to get the stores filled up with food again, but I saw lines at some of the fast food restaurants. There was plenty of traffic on the roads, so Texas survived the Snovid snowpocalypse, and we're back to getting on with life. Anyway, thanks for watching.